Okay. Oh, wow. Once again, I made more money than I was expecting. Varia. I could build more mines over here. See if they're half as effective as they were. Oh, wow. There's a lot of good mining here. I am definitely building that. Dang. Over 2,000 just in mining, not even including the tax increase of over 300 here in the settlement, so that'll really help my economy. Apparently the Gallaeci need to build mines everywhere they possibly can. That's good to know. I want to see what the increase looks like over here as well. So that's already increasing to 347. Oh, I can't look at it right now. It's not like Medieval 2 where I can click it onto the queue if I don't have money. Okay, anyways, to Mirabriga. And over here, I will build, let's say, I could build a Shrine of Delobis here probably, increase my income that way, but I kind of want to save up some income and just build mines on both of these places next turn. Well, I guess it'd be 2 more turns over in Caladunon, so let's see. We'll go ahead and build something here this turn. It's glitching out on me, 1 second. I know how to fix this. There we go. Sometimes it seems to glitch out on me when I try to look at a city or something and I have to go double click on a unit to bring up the unit scroll before it lets me open the city scroll. Not really sure what that is, but it's not like a huge inconvenience or anything. It's pretty easy to get around. So that's my construction. I retrained a new general in Brigantion, and he's actually going to go down and manage. Oh wow, kind of took over managing my city here. That actually made me more money, so he's going to stay in the capital. Wow, that's interesting. He has 1 more management, but usually the faction leader, regardless, tends to make more money. Anyways, I feel kind of iffy about sending my faction leader to one of my border provinces, especially this one as it's actually officially bordering what I know of Carthaginian territory, so I'm going to do a little switching around. We'll send this guy to Ulaka. Let's see. Matagenes? Matugenes? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. We're going to call him Matagenes. And we will send Coronios, our national leader, to Varia. And that's still probably going to be a decent net increase. That's probably why I gained more money than I expected, him becoming the governor over there. So that's a happy coincidence. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and save my game, as I've had a couple in or post-battle crashes lately. Not in any of my Let's Plays, but in other campaigns. So just to be safe, I'm not going to replay it if I lose or anything, but that way, if I happen to have a crash, it's recovered right here. So, let's fight the battle. And it even gives me a 3-to-1 ratio on this, so as long as I play this right, this should be a fairly easy one. If I'm lucky, they'll just sit back and defend their square, and that'll make it fairly simple. This place does have stone walls, so if they do defend their walls, I guess that won't even be any worse for me. I basically just capture a gate, and I might even be able to take their square before they can defend it. So we'll see what they do. Either way, this should be a fairly easy victory. I will spare you the long moments of me walking around the city and just kind of show you the highlights here.
Brave warriors is a good
Alright, we're going to skip the speech this time. I listened to a few in a row. And set all my troops up. We're going to... Looks like this is a pretty good place. That tower should be able to fire around me, so I won't have to deal with the gatehouse there. Might even be a good place for my tower to go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't want my tower to get burnt down. If I even end up using it. I don't know. We'll set that there, and whichever one I need to send in, I'll send in. The tower's in the way of moving this guy. Wow, did I put them stuck together? Okay. depending on where they set up their defenses, that'll kind of dictate where I attack from, I think. So about half my forces here, and half over at this gate. They don't really have enough units to defend both of them effectively, so we will take whichever one's most lightly defended, probably. And this unit will go right over here. Send my light cavalry over here. Oh wow, he didn't go. Now these Celtiberians will... I don't know. They don't really even need these ladders. I'm probably just going to open up the gates, but I'll have them hold on to it over here. They can always drop it easily. We'll send my light cavalry and one depleted unit of skirmishers over here. So for the rest of my units, put them over here in hopes of getting that gate open. And we will start this battle. Now it looks like they have one unit on the walls over here. So let's check out this side. And it looks like they left this more or less undefended. Yep, they just have their general right around there. So we're going to get on the walls here. We'll probably take a few casualties from arrow fire from those towers, but I should be able to take that easily. And if, you know what, in fact, I'm not even going to send that other unit up the ladders. There's no point. It's just going to slow things down, getting them out of the walls. Anyways, as for these guys, you know what? I am still really like to get these gates open because it's going to take a while to run all my guys over there and it's going to tire them out. That's still maybe my best option, however. For the moment, I'm going to have these guys drop their siege equipment. And move everyone right over here. Now, if these guys start running this way when I take the walls, I will probably go ahead and just take that gate. Yeah, these guys are pretty lightly armored, so I'm taking quite a few casualties, but that's okay. I think I'm more or less inside their minimum range here, so that should be all the casualties I take from that. I'm going to capture both of these so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, and this is a barbarian-style city, but it's not one of those wacky ones where you have to go and zigzag back and forth to get to the center, so this should be fairly straightforward assault, honestly. Okay. I'm bringing one unit of spearmen to the center.
Now there will be sword work aplenty.
Okay. Don't appear to be rushing that way, so I'm going to go ahead and bring my troops over there and just bring them all up through that gate. It'll tire them out a bit, but you know what, I'd rather just have them in there than not. And I don't want to fight a contested portion of the wall with the troop quality I have. Anyways, now that this is kind of all starting and you can see where this is going, I will get back to you when some more developments begin to happen. Okay, so I more or less have my troops in place here. I'm going to have them run to get where I want them. And they've gathered all their troops here right into the center. They took their troops they had on the walls and went ahead and brought them down. More or less expecting that, so that's okay. Now we're going to go ahead and fire our javelins at these guys if our people want to. The same glitch I ran into on my Pontus campaign where they won't throw their spears at will. You know, they'll throw them at will sometimes, they just won't target them always individually inside towns. And I did leave them on attack mode because I do want them to kind of charge in at the enemy here. Oh wow. Scutarii I don't throw and then charge, they just keep throwing. Nice. Anyways, I'm going to have everyone here attack now. And I have all my infantry here, and then I have my cavalry and skirmishers coming on here. And the plan is to hopefully engage everyone as far as their cavalry goes right there. Well, as far as their infantry and cavalry goes, I guess. And bring my other troops here from behind to first hurl all their javelins at them and then charge in the back. So, okay, now I already broke that unit. Or, no, they're retreating. That's okay though. I don't want to rush this too far, and the more they... Actually, you know what? I do want to get up here so that way I can attack them all at once with them back, so... Let's see what I can do here. And let's see what we can do to these guys. Oh yeah, wow. I'm tearing them to pieces. These aren't spearmen, but this is a lot of concentrated infantry here to charge head on into. So that's working quite well. Okay. Get some close-ups for you here while my other troops move into flank. Alright. Okay, there we go. Some nice close-up action for you. And in the meantime... I still have these guys here. So I think I'm going to... swinging my cavalry all the way around would take quite a while. Probably just going to wait until I can engage everyone here before bringing in my flank units. That way they don't get cut off. Okay. Hurry up and die now, Warlord. There we go.
The enemy warlord is dead, slain by your brave warriors.
You know what, actually I'm just going to try to get everyone right to about here, have them throw their javelins like they did against that first unit, and then I'll bring in my flankers. I might as well use up all my javelins as possible and get as many kills from long range before blooding my units up anymore. Speed this up a little bit here. Okay, and have everyone... Let's see. They don't have any javelins left, so we'll just have these guys line up as much as they can and leave them on fire well so they throw their javelins. Meantime, I'm going to start bringing these skirmishers up here. Let's see, yep, it looks like they have all their remaining spearmen just packed up right there, so that'll make really good targets for my javelins. The more packed up they are, the better. And I'm also going to bring up my skirmish cavalry to throw their javelins here. Okay, you guys can start chucking away whenever you're ready. There we go. Oh man, they're gonna rush in, that's perfect. I'm not going to get all my javelins off necessarily this way, but that's okay. That's what the units in the rear are for. Now keep throwing, come on. Keep throwing. Maybe? Okay. They can't reach with all the units in the way. Oh well. Let's just go ahead and attack with these guys here. Just so they get engaged and they don't run around and meet me in the back. And we'll turn on these guys to fire at will. This should do the trick here. Anyways, in the meantime, we'll go ahead and bring my heavy cavalry up if I even need them. People are not throwing yet, but I think they're about to. We're gonna help them out a little bit. Remind them who the enemy is. Wow, I think they're hitting my guys more than the enemy. Hard to tell. No, this is mostly enemy here. I'm taking only a few casualties from it. And it does appear to be fairly devastating to the enemies, I would imagine. That would be. I wouldn't enjoy it. It's not exactly great close-ups here in the dark, so we'll kind of stick to where you can see what's going on. Yeah, that sucks. That's gonna more or less take care of this battle. Yeah, they're pretty well depleted now. And I still have some javelins left. That's pretty messed up. Like I said, taking some friendly fire this way, but I can retrain them and it speeds up the slogfest that Roma Surrectum 2 siege battles can become, so that's a good trade-off in my opinion. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and move these guys over here now. Not going to be able to get a great charge because of that stupid column thing, but that's okay. As depleted as they are, this is basically just more of a glory charge than anything else. No, you don't need to fight them, just keep going that way. The joys of pathfinding. Yep, these guys took quite a beating, probably from my javelins more than anything else. Come on, guys. Be smart. Just leave them alone. You did your part already, stop trying to steal the rest of the fun. Wow, these others don't get out of the way pretty quickly. I'm not even going to have time for a glory charge. I think they've got about 30-some guys left. Lord, just move. I don't care where you go. Just out of the way. Alright. Wow, almost still in there. So that's about as clear as it's gonna get, so let's go ahead and charge. Not much of a charge, but hey, it'll still be some units right in their back. Wow, that was about most pathetic charge I've ever seen. Apparently the concept of going around things is pretty alien. Oh well. Okay, we'll get some nice close-ups of my heavy cavalry here doing their thing. The epic music has gone away, so now you just hear a lot of horses. Let's see, I think we're a couple seconds away from the end here. Yep. Now my people have to find the last guy.
We need fight no
There we
more.
go.
The enemy are in full flight, and the victory is yours.
So yeah, fairly straightforward, simple battle. Hopefully that didn't take up quite as much time as the other one. And go figure, all my javelin units got pretty decent kills there. Give me the place to stand, and I shall move the earth. Archimedes. That quote just reminds me of the book Small Gods by Terry Pratchett. Read it. Oh well, okay. Numantia is mine. I think this might be my first city with stone walls. No, well, first one I've captured. And once again, we're going to depopulate, as I want it to be fairly easy to hold on to, and let's see. Now I know in some other... I know in Medieval 2 when you exterminate or whatever, you lose some buildings, and I've noticed some of the buildings in my other campaigns that I depopulated seem to be underdeveloped, so I'm going to kind of keep track of what they have here and see if it changes at all. And it doesn't, so okay, that doesn't affect me here, that's good. So... first things first, I think we're going to build a barbarian settlement so we can get a Catrati infantry garrison. It's cheaper than levy clubmen. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and build one here and send it there. Let's go ahead and build that building so it can retrain itself. Oh wow, maybe not from there, they're a pretty low population since they got the same treatment, but Berea can have a little volunteer garrison for me. Now, I can't retrain anything here yet, so that'll wait a turn. But I don't think I'm really dealing with any aggressive foreign expansion yet, so... Anyways, this has dragged on quite a while. I may even have to split into 2 videos. I'm not sure exactly how long it's been. I'm pretty bad about keeping track of that. I never remember. So if I have to, I'll split it into 2 videos. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.